Good afternoon, friends. I'm really honored to join you all at this annual general meeting of African Epidemiological Association and regional meeting of IEA for Africa. Dr. Akin, the President-elect of IEA and outgoing regional councillor, and also Chair of African Epidemiological Association, the incoming regional councillor and the chair of the association, Dr. Amanda, Dr. Maki, the program coordinator, expert panelists, members of the organizing committee, distinguished participants and friends. Indeed, it's a great pleasure to be with you this afternoon. I'm very thankful to my friend Akin for inviting me to this meeting. He is an excellent orator, excellent host, and organizer par excellence. I recall our last personal meeting and excellent arrangements at Maputo, where we had IEA Executive Council and the regional meeting for Africa in 2019. Perhaps after that, we are meeting through this virtual mode, and because of the pandemic, we could not meet personally. At the outset, I extend a very hearty greeting on behalf of IEA and on my own behalf, and welcome you all to this annual general meeting of Association of Epidemiology for Africa. The presence of IEA in African region has been very strong since its inception. I think this association started in early 70s and is now more than 50 years that we are working together. Our relationship has grown stronger and stronger during all these years. If I recall correctly, the initiative to establish African Epidemiological Association was taken by all of you about 10 years back in the year 2012, and under the leadership of Dr. Kingsley, the then regional councillor of this region, and our past IEA president, Neil Pierce. It's due to your continued effort. Now we have grown in the size and strength and contributing enormously to the region in several ways. The organizing committee has evolved a very good program, including a panel discussion on COVID-19, which is extremely relevant to all of us facing this pandemic. If we look at the global burden of COVID, we find that the Africa had 3 waves of COVID-19 pandemic. But it is also important to note that it was the least affected region. If you look at the global burden by COVID, we find that about 6 million cases were reported from African region, while the developing regions like America and Europe had more than 90 and 80 million cases, respectively. So there is something which we need to learn as epidemiologists for such a nice containment of the pandemic. And I hope that your experience for this containment of this pandemic may be of great learning to all of us. And in the panel discussion, we are looking forward for such clues that how the pandemic was managed in your region. I wish that the scientific deliberations and the outcome of this panel discussion and the meeting as a whole will bring new dimension to epidemiology and public health at large. I'm confident that with your efforts and the dynamic leadership of Akin and Amanda, IEA will get further strength in your region. Wish you a grand success. Thank you very much.